Welcome back to another episode of Ottawa and the Future of Sports, the podcast that dives deep into the sporting events, stories, and future of our city's dynamic sports ecosystem. Today, we're taking a closer look at a massive event that wrapped up right here in Ottawa, the 2025 World Junior Ice Hockey Championships. From December 26, 2024 to January 5th, 2025, our city became the center of the junior hockey world. The tournament games were hosted at two iconic venues, the Canadian Tire Centre, home of the Ottawa Senators, and TD Place, home to the Ottawa 67s and the Ottawa Charge. It's safe to say that Ottawa delivered as an incredible host city for this international event. Now, as you probably know, Team Canada's journey through this tournament didn't have the ending many fans hoped for. The team was eliminated in the quarterfinals by Czechia. Here's an excerpt from an article published on the Ice Hockey International Federation's website by Andrew Podniks, titled The Highs and Lows of World Juniors, which captures the emotions of Canada's early exit. Quote, "Woe, Canada, for a second year in a row. Another late goal loss to the Czechs left them out of the Final Four, much to the dismay of the hometown Ottawa fans. After a solid 4-0 win over Finland to start, Canada ran into two problems you don't often associate with the team in the 21st century. They had trouble scoring, and they took way too many penalties. Their best moments were when they came back in the quarterfinals to Czechia, erasing a 3-1 deficit in admirable fashion, only to lose on another late penalty." Unquote. You can find a link to the full article in the episode description. For the team here at Ottawa and the Future of Sports podcast, this tournament was an incredible opportunity to witness the vibrancy of hockey culture in our city. We attended a game at TD Place, and let me tell you, the energy from the fans and players was something truly special. For someone like me, and very random observer of hockey who mostly catches highlight reels or comes across sports business infographics about the game, this was an eye-opener. While there's plenty of coverage online dissecting Canada's performance, team strategies, and tournament drama, we want to pivot our focus to something different. Hockey Canada published an interesting article titled 11 Days in Ottawa, by the Numbers, by Shannon Coulter, and it provides a fascinating breakdown of the tournament's impact, both on and off the ice. Quote, "The 2025 IIHF World Junior Championship officially wrapped up on Sunday after 11 days of competition in the nation's capital. Fans at home watching on TSN see the action on the ice, but the action behind the scenes is crucial to help welcome the world to what is one of the most watched tournaments on the international hockey calendar. What exactly goes into and comes out of hosting the World Juniors? Let's look at the numbers. 7. Communities in the Ottawa area that hosted pre-tournament games: Arnprior, Belleville, Brockville, Cornwall, Hawkesbury, Kingston, and Ottawa. 10. Indigenous artists whose work was on display for Player of the Game awards, volunteer belt bags, and a special commemorative jersey. 23. Officials assigned to work the 2025 IIHF World Junior Championship, representing 9 countries: Finland, 4, United States, 4, Canada, 3, Sweden, 3, Czechia, 2, Denmark, 2, Latvia, 2, Slovakia, 2, and Switzerland, 1. 26. People from 14 different countries who took the oath of citizenship to become Canadian citizens ahead of Canada's pre-tournament game against Czechia. 27. Partners who supported Hockey Canada and the 2025 IIHF World Junior Championship. 28. Shooters in the bronze medal game shootout between Czechia and Sweden, the longest in International Ice Hockey Federation history. Goaltenders Michael Hrabal and Marcus Gidloff combined for 23 saves before Edouard Sale scored the winner for the Czechs in the 14th round. 76. Unique puck stacks created by Team Services volunteers ahead of practices. 116. Minor hockey players who participated in the event as flag bearers and SO Player of the Game presenters in pre- and post-game ceremonies. 121. Accredited media members from 11 different countries, plus 36 accredited photographers. 193. Goals scored in the tournament. The highest single-game total was 16, when Czechia topped Kazakhstan 14-2, while the lowest total was 3, done 3 times: Switzerland versus Slovakia 2-1, Canada versus Germany 3-0, and Finland versus Latvia 3-0. 322. Volunteers who gave their time during the tournament through the TELUS volunteer program. 400. Water jugs consumed throughout the tournament by teams, volunteers, and staff. 1094. Social media posts sent across all Hockey Canada platforms, X, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, from December 19th, when pre-tournament play started, through January 5th. The posts earned 45,217,677 impressions and over 2 million engagements. 1,964. Minutes of hockey played during the tournament. 7 games went beyond 60 minutes, including the Finland-Sweden semifinal and both medal games. It's the 3rd time in the last 4 years that the gold medal game has required overtime. 4,000 plus. Single-game tickets donated to local community and indigenous groups, including 150 kids each, from the Algonquins of Pikwakanagan First Nation, Katigan Zibi Anishinabeg First Nation, and Mohawks of Akwesasne who attended a game. As well, 150 newcomers experienced their first hockey game during the tournament. 6,177. Attendance for the relegation round game between Germany and Kazakhstan in Ottawa on January 2nd, making it one of the highest attended relegation games in World Juniors history. 15,000. Meals saved through the Table de Chef Food Recovery Program as a part of the event's sustainability initiatives. This effort by the 2 main venues and 2 hotels prevented more than 6,842 pounds, 3 tons of food from going to waste. 16,700 plus event packages sold between both venues. In total, 13,200 event packages were sold for Canadian Tire Centre, and 3,532 packages were sold for TD Place. 80,000 plus attendance for FanFest, which was hosted at the historic Aberdeen Pavilion from December 26th to January 5th. The free event featured close to 50 different community activations, including live watch parties for World Juniors games, free skates, fireworks on New Year's Eve, a Stanley Cup visit, and a meet and greet with the PWHL's Ottawa Charge. It also included live performances from 10 live bands and DJs. 296,895. Official attendance for all 29 games at the Canadian Tire Centre and TD Place, the 8th highest total in World Juniors history. The number grows to more than 325,000 when Canada's 3 pre-tournament games in Ottawa are included. 3,208,095. Amount, in dollars, generated from Hockey Canada, 50/50 ticket sales across all 10 provinces and the Northwest Territories. Lots of very interesting facts and figures, right? It's clear that Ottawa not only hosted an incredible tournament, but also left a lasting impression on the players, fans, and the global hockey community. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to thank you for tuning in. Stay connected for more episodes exploring Ottawa's sporting landscape. From all of us at Ottawa and the Future of Sports, we wish you a Happy New Year 2025. Here's to another exciting year of sports in our great city.